Hey, the Doug Prestado LLC. Today's date September 15th or 16th. I think it's 16th, 2022. Today's project is, I don't know if you guys remember a while back I did a video of me installing this box here because I was having too much water run off and down into the house and going to the garage. Well, this worked perfect, but now I'm having the issues of when it rains, the water comes down this path here, and some of it goes this way to the box I built, and some of it goes this way here, and it was puddling right around here and then redirecting itself and coming this way here. You can kind of see a little bit of a groove here where it would go, and then it would go here, and actually did a big old dent here, like kind of like starting its own wash, and I kind of graded it down a little bit, have it most of the yard. You can see I had a friend let me borrow a backhoe with a scrape box on it, so that's what I've been doing all day. And I forgot to video, I got so busy with it. But next project is I have my gas lines marked, so I'm gonna actually end up putting two boxes in here, one here and another one right here, just to be on the safe side because there's a low spot. So, and then I'm gonna tee them off, or have them come out this way, connect them to a Y somewhere here, and then have it come out the rest of the way. Out here, I'm gonna clear out all these choyas and all this stuff here. My gas line comes through here and here, so I know that the gas line is gonna be right here somewhere, so it's gonna be right in the path I gotta dig in. So I'll probably use the backhoe to dig to maybe about here, and then the rest I'll end up, I might go a little bit closer, I don't know, we'll see, but the rest I'll end up doing by hand just because I want to make sure I don't hit any of them. That, and I'm still waiting for them to mark the rest of the lines, but the gas line was the most one that I was concerned with. So I did do the, was at that 811 to have them come out and mark the lines. So I'm going to finish grading this a little bit here, like get all these, I don't know if you guys can see these bumps right here, get all those and spread them out, and then once I do that, I'll probably put the backhoe back on the tractor and go from there. I'll show you guys the tractor here real quick. Alright, so here's what my setup's gonna look like. So you can see it's gonna, two boxes. This one's got to be at an angle, obviously, because it's going into the Y, but they'll connect into the Y, then come across the driveway like this. I'm about 8 feet short, but I'll probably add another 15 feet of PVC pipe just to be on the safe side, because 8 feet will bring me to about right here. I'd like to just go on the other side of these choyas here, where it kind of dips down a little bit more, and then just have the water run off that way. But I'm going to clear out all these choyas, this dead bush here. Let's see what else. Definitely getting rid of all the choyas, so I'm going to pull that one out there. I might leave this bush here, I'm not sure. I'm not a fan of them, but I like them because they one of the first plants to flower, and the bees really enjoy them, so I might leave it because of that. Then I'm going to put this one here also. The other thing is I want to be real careful because I know that we did our cable line. I think they ran it down through here and then probably across that way to the house. I'm not sure, but I think they did. So that's why I'm still waiting for them to come and check the lines. But probably right here where I've already started digging a little bit, I'm going to probably dig a nice big basin. Well, not too big, but like a nice basin, maybe to about the size of the wash here, and then fill it with these rocks, just somewhere for water to gather. And I'm hoping it'll bring up my my water line up a little bit if I ever decide I want to put a well or something. If I'm sure it's permitted where I'm at, but yeah, so I'm hoping it'll bring up my water basin up a little bit, so if I ever decide to do that, I can. So, because I know the water line runs over there somewhere toward the house. But yeah, so let me finish grading all this here. Let me show you guys where. Yeah, let me finish grading. Like, see, I still got some stuff here. So what I'm going to do is probably off the back, I'll take the teeth off and then just run all this down. But we'll see. And just let me get this done, and then we'll go from there. And then I'm gonna get started on there. Hopefully they can come and mark the rest of the lines. If anything, though, I could at least start digging out to where the Y's at for now, and then just put cones here so there's still room for cars to get in and out for now. But that's all right. So it's been a few days since I've shot my last video on this project here. It's September 20th today, and that's coming out on camera. But I kind of scraped some of the rocks off, and I'm gonna go through with a rake and rake them all up, and then I'm gonna lay everything back down, mark it with spray paint so I know where to dig. I'm gonna start digging my ditches. So let me get all this here raked up, and all right, so I've raked most of it out of the way, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start laying down my pipe and mark it to how I'm going to do this. So let me do that real quick. Cap broke, so I'm gonna have to go get another one. Let me go do that. All right, so I have it marked. See the white paint. I'm just gonna do half the driveway right now, and the reason being is that way if my wife or anybody needs to come in and out, this half's available. So I'll dig out to about right here. My Y comes to right here, so I'll dig out to about right here, and then I'll go ahead, lay down the pipe and everything here, and then I'll cover this, and then I'll start that way. That way it'll give me a chance to be able to, well, if anybody needs to come in and out, they can. That way I'm not taking up the whole driveway. So let me get my backhoe set up and stuff. We'll go from there. Oh, the other thing I'm going to do is I was thinking of actually, you see right here where the water seems to part this way and that way. I was actually thinking with the backhoe coming in and digging out a little trench and directing everything this way so it all goes into the actual box itself. So that's the plan. Let's see how that thing works. But yeah, let me get the backhoe set up and we'll get started with this. All right, so I got my trenches dug. As you can see, there's some big old rocks in here. I don't know if you can see these here. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm tired. If I'm working on the backhoe, it still wears you out, but probably gonna grab one of those flat rocks, put underneath this just to elevate it, because you can see it's below the dirt line. So I'm gonna do it with that one. That one there's fine. And what that'll do, it'll give me a little elevation so the water's actually going down. There's a cable here that wasn't marked. I knew this was here because I remember hitting it when I dug that other trench there. So, but I'm not too worried about that. So the boxes, I'm gonna bury by hand. I have a shovel here. I'll bury them by hand. It shouldn't take me too long, hopefully. And then all this here, I'm just going to grab those are part of the backhoe and just push all the dirt back on it and bury it that way. I'll bury it up to like about here. And then once I have that buried, it'll give my wife or daughter access, or anybody, to coming out this way here. And then I'll start digging the trench here to go into the wash. I'm going to clear out all these choyas. Probably take that one out there and some of these here, but that's a project later on. This I'll probably do today or tomorrow, depending how far I get that way, because I got to be careful right here, because obviously I don't know how far the gas lines are pretty far down, but this I don't know what the red one is. I got to check electricity, or yeah, that's like, I think that's electricity, because the orange one over there is the cable. So I don't think that one's buried as deep. It might be like this one here, so I might actually hit it. So let me get back to that, and then I'll get back. All right, so you can see I got most of it buried. I just gotta go through with the tractor and level it out a little bit, but I gotta go get diesel for it. So I got one box here, one there. I accidentally buried my freaking pipe, but I marked it to know where it's at, so I'll just go ahead and start digging that way. And then I'll bury it once I get done. But I'll probably flatten this side here as much as I can real quick, just in case the wife has to get in and out before before I get done. But yeah, so that's the progress as of right now, and it's going. It's just a little bit more work than I expected. It's just, I don't think it's to say work, it's just hot, dehydrated, even though I'm drinking water. So let me try to level this out the best I can without burying that pipe in it more. And then, well, first I'm gonna go get diesel for the tractor, and then I'll come do all this stuff here, just because there's still a spot there where the wife can get in and out from. So let me get that done. All right, well, I don't know if I showed you guys, but yeah, I already buried all that part. I dug out the pipe there. It's got some dirt in it, so I'm gonna have to clean that out. But look at all this rock I'm hitting. And even though I did my due diligence and had them mark the lines, sorry, I can't talk right now. I came across this cable here, so I got a shovel to dig out around it. I think it's going to be the Cox cable that they moved to over there. You guys can see the orange mark on the driveway. I think it's going to be that one there, but not 100% sure. So I'm just going to dig around it with the shovel to be on the safe side. And a lot of freaking caliche in here. Look at this, all this rock, which is making everything go a lot slower. But hopefully I can get to at least here today, because the wife's got to leave here in about 40 minutes or so, and the driveway is not passable right now. So Alright, so the wife had to leave for work, so I didn't have time to show you guys filling it in, but so I just kind of filled it in real quick. And I put these cones here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear all these choys so I can just go through here and dig straight out that way. It makes it a lot easier than trying to dig at an angle. It's 4 o'clock right now. I got a meeting at work at 6 o'clock, so I got to shower and hydrate a little bit. So I just put these cones up right now for so the wife can get in and out. So one thing I didn't show when I put that one, I didn't do it here either. Was I am putting primer and glue on it to make sure that it sticks. But I had to do, like I said, I had to do it really quick because I had to get it done so the wife could go to work. So that's it for today. I'll be back at it tomorrow, so I'll see you guys. All right, it's the next day, September 21st. And I got all this area cleared out. See, I got all the choys and brush over there, so I'm gonna probably dig till about here and then move over and dig out this area here, so I can hand dig everything right here. Looks like my angle's a little bit off. You can see if I go straight, I'm gonna come out this way instead of there like I originally had planned. So I gotta go get propane later for the wife's food truck, so maybe when I do that, I'm gonna swing by Lowe's and maybe grab a 45 just to kind of direct me back in the direction I need to go. So yeah, I don't know Well, I know why it happened, but that was my mistake, but it happens. So yeah, let me get started on this, and hopefully I'll get done with this part today. And I'm actually thinking of might just dig out right here a big old hole where the water can just gather and pool for a little bit before it goes down the wash, but we shall see. And then I got to dig out a little trench over there to direct the water into the box. And then once I do that, hopefully we should be good. Hopefully, it's 9:30 right now. Hopefully I get done today because I got other stuff I got to do, but we shall see. Alright, so I got a little bit dug out to here. Just I'm going to have to hand dig here, and then I start over here too, just to kind of give me a little bit more loose dirt, I guess you can say. So I'm going to shovel all this out here and start digging by hand so that I can get past these, hopefully, wires that ain't as shallow as that one, but we'll see. Better safe than sorry. Alright, so I dug out my ditch by hand. No wires hit, so that's good. As you can see, I kind of came straight in, so I'm going to go get a 45. I'm going to have to connect a piece of pipe to that and then put the 45 so it comes this way. So and then I'm digging out a little what they call like a cistern or something. I'm going to put rocks in it, let water gather here, and we're gonna go from there. So but let me go to Costco, get the propane for my wife, and then I'm gonna go to Lowe's and get a 45-degree angle. So when I got my 45 and I got back, and of course it is raining. It's a little clear on that side over there, but over here it's raining now, so it's not thundering, which is good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this dirt here to make sure water can come down this way. I might actually get on the backhoe since it's not thundering and dig out my ditch right here where the water comes down. Probably like right here. Start digging out a ditch and redirect it all this way here. So I'll might actually just put the dirt here to keep it from going this way, which will kind of mean that box there might not be needed anymore, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to do that, see if we even get enough rain to get water flowing, and hopefully things go like I plan and hope, and we'll go. Alright, so I ended up purchasing two 45s. I'm glad I did because it actually worked out perfect putting it back in there. So I'm pretty much done. I just got to rebury it, but what I want to do is obviously I want to dig this out more over here, and the pipe's a little high on this side, so I'm going to dig out a little bit more right here to get the pipe lower so the water actually flows down like it's supposed to, and then we're going to go from there. So and then I'll dig out this trench, probably come up to maybe about here, but we'll see. But yeah, so that's that right there. Let me get this going, and then we'll go from there. Let me show you guys kind of what I did over here. Said I got a little bit of a trench. It wasn't too deep, so I'll probably just line it with rocks right here. And normally whenever I go to the neighbors or at the battery died, not sure, but I was gonna put rocks here and then clear this path out right here so that give us a little bit easier path to walk to the neighbor's house. Probably gonna end up taking down these choyas here. Freaking hate choyas. So we'll see. But let me get back to digging over here. Alright, well I'm done. I don't know if you can see one basin box over there, the one you can't see because it's really low, which is good. Then I got my pipe coming out right here. So I mean, I think everything came out really good, but the one thing that I'm probably the most happy with is this basin I just built. As you can see, it's got some rocks on it. I think as the edges here corrode, I'll just add more rocks to it, but yeah, just a little water catch thing. So and then hopefully once it fills up, it'll just run right down the wash like it's supposed to, and then won't have issues with my driveway getting destroyed anymore. All this I'm going to use to probably once I start leveling all of this out, I'll probably use all this rock, or not rock, dirt. It's got rocks in it, so I'm gonna have to get all those out. But yeah, so that's it for this project here. I still gotta level out the driveway all right here and right there, but there's some other projects I want to do with the backhoe before I switch it out to the scrape box, because that's a lot of work and it's hard to switch them out by yourself. So I want to do as much as I can with the backhoe and then leave all the scraping for last. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe.